Hello, my bestie boos. Welcome back to my channel. I'm TheMomLatrice, and today I'm going to be talking about Orebella by Bella Hadid. Are they worth it? What should you expect? I'm going to be getting into all the tea for you, so you don't spend your coin without the info behind it. If this is your first time watching, thank you for giving girl a chance, and I hope you stick around. If you're a returning subscriber, you know how much I love y'all, so come on in here, girl. If you like people who keep it real, if you like people who keep it positive and who keep it pushing, then this is the place for you. Now let's get into this video. Okay, so if you don't know who Bella Hadid is, I don't know where you been, girl. Okay, she is a supermodel at this point. She is the daughter of Yolanda. Yolanda was one of my favorite housewives on Beverly Hills Housewives, you know, a few years ago. And I know Bella because of that when she was on the show there. And she was married to David Foster for a short period of time. Everybody don't know all the reality TV tea like me, so sorry if you lost. But anyway, she came out with a new line, which is supposed to be a natural line, no alcohol. It's supposed to be healthy for your skin. It's supposed to be very moisturizing. So I've recently been really getting into clean products, healthy products. And so when she came out with her line, I was really interested in it because of the fact that it's supposed to be healthy. So I went on her website, and she says, she has a note on her website that says, fragrance has always been at the center of my life, helping me feel in charge of who I am and my surroundings. These scents blend my past, present, and future, a universe that elevates mood, energy, and aura. Okay, so I love that. And she also says, inspired by Window to the Soul, which is the pink one. I'll put the picture on the screen. It's inspired by all the powerful women in my family and their pure eternal love that blossoms like an endless garden. I super love that. Okay, it's inspired by the women in her life. Window to the Soul Perfume is described as a faceted rose and jasmine bouquet with accents of fresh lemon to bring out the green naturality contrasted with addictive tonka bean. And it comes in 3 different sizes. It comes in the 10 mil, the 50 mil, and the 100 mil, and it ranges from $35 on up to $100. I think this is a great concept. I like that it's supposed to be moisturizing. There's no alcohol. There's none of the chemical products that, let's be honest, is in most fragrances. I don't like the fact that the perfume stand is sold separately. Okay, girl, just put everything together. Okay, I don't like that part, but I do like the concept. So the notes on Windows to the Soul is lemon, geranium, mint, jasmine, damask rose, and tonka bean. She goes into a lot of details on her site. Now, when I went into not Sephora, I'm sorry, this is only available at Ulta. So I went into Ulta to smell all 3 of the fragrances. Now, reading is fundamental. Okay, so you're supposed to shake the fragrances, and I don't think I did that the first time I tested these fragrances on me. But when I went back the second time, I followed the directions and I had a totally different experience. So Window to the Soul is the pink one. And I wrote my notes down here. I'm looking at my notes if you wonder what I'm looking at. It's sweet and floral is what I wrote. I wrote that it's citrusy. It's a realistic floral. It's clean, fresh, and a bit creamy. This one projected the most for me. To me, it was the one that was scented the strongest. And I wrote that it smells like a spa soap. It's the most feminine leading, and the lasting power was 4 hours on this one. So when I went in, I shook it up and I sprayed it. And when you spray this perfume, it's like a milky consistency on your skin, and it looks really oily. Now, these are said to be a skin parfum and that they are moisturizing to the skin, and I can see why. I will try to insert a clip here of what it looked like when I sprayed it. But to me, it smelled like very soapy, very clean, very fresh. It did smell natural. All 3 of these products smelled very natural to me. But this one, I feel like I liked it the most. This one lasted the longest. It projected really well. I went about my day. I was shopping. I was picking up the kids. I was running around. And this fragrance lasted a good long time for me. It was very pretty. Like I said, it was clean and fresh. And it did last a decent amount of time. So that was a pleasant surprise, because a lot of times when fragrances are natural, they don't last a long time, but I did not have that experience with this one. The next one is Salted Muse Parfum, and on the website it says that it's a vibrant introduction of sea salt and pink pepper, plus an olive tree accord and lavender twist at the heart, finished with a dynamic association of woods and crisp amber. So again, hydrating essential oils. The notes on this one are sea salt, pink pepper, olive tree accord, fig, lavender, cedarwood, sandalwood, and amber. When I smelled this one to me, I'm just looking at my notes. This one to me, I smelled the most natural. Like this one smelled the greenest of all of the scents. For my notes, I wrote green, very herbal and earthy smelling. It does smell very herbal, like an herbal tea, or like you walk into the spa. That's what this smells like. It smells like a spa, sea salt, very green. I wrote that this is the most unisex of all three. Smells like spa oil. So, you know, like when you take a shower and you put the eucalyptics hanging in your shower so that you can get kind of like that aromatherapy experience. That's what this one kind of reminded me of, an aromatherapy experience. Now, it doesn't smell like eucalyptus, but it's very, very spa-like. And I do feel like this one not necessarily leans masculine, but I do feel like this one is the one that is the most unisex, the least floral of all three of the parfums. Now, the next one is the yellow one. It's Blooming Fire. Again, I will put it on the screen. And Blooming Fire on the website is described as transformative tropical oasis of Tahitian Manoi flowers and exotic patchouli elevated with a radiant bergamot. The notes on here are bergamot, cedarwood, clove leaf, cardamom, Tahitian Manoi, jasmine, and patchouli. And for my notes, I put that it's sweet and tropical fruity, tropical florals as well, a little bit woody. The jasmine is there, but it's still youthful. It's not like a aging jasmine. Sometimes jasmine can lean really mature, but I didn't get that out of this fragrance. This one had the lightest scent projection, and it smelled like spa lotion. So if I were to wrap up my opinion of the fragrances, Window to the Soul is very feminine. It projects really well. It lasted the longest. It lasted about 4 hours. It smelled amazing. I really liked it. It smelled like a soapy spa soap. Salted Muse was more herbal out of all of the fragrances, leaned the most unisex out of all of them, smelled like spa oil, and it also lasted about 4 hours. Blooming Fire, very tropical. This one was more tropical than all of them. It did have the floral notes to it, but I felt like this had the least scent projection and the least lasting power. This one lasted about 3 hours on my skin. And it smelled more like a spa lotion to me. Now, would I purchase these fragrances? Yes, I definitely would purchase these fragrances because of the natural quality to them, because they are good for you, because they are clean fragrances, and they smell really good and they project it. So I was really shocked, to be perfectly honest. What I will say is you must shake the product. You have to shake the product to activate the scents and the oils and everything in them, and I did not do that well. The first time I just shook it a little bit. The second time, baby, I was shaking that thing for dear life. Okay, I shook the heck out of those bottles, and I got such a better experience out of it. So if you smelled them and you didn't really like them, I would say go back and shake them vigorously. Shake them really, really well, because it activates the scent, and spray a good amount. And then you're going to get a better experience. You're going to have a better wearing experience. You're going to have it last longer on you as well. They smell really good. Now, are they revolutionary smelling? No. Is the product revolutionary? Yes, absolutely. It was very moisturizing. There's no alcohol in here. I would feel good about wearing these fragrances. I would actually let my daughter wear these fragrances. I don't let her wear a lot of perfumes because she's young and because of the chemicals and everything. I don't want anything damaging or interfering with her endocrine system or her development because of the chemicals. This I would let her wear. So is it worth the coin? Absolutely. And I definitely want to get Window to the Soul, because that was my favorite one. It smells so fresh and clean and just girly. It's totally my vibe. I would absolutely love to own Window to the Soul. It was absolutely beautiful. So yep, those are my thoughts on Bella Hadid's new fragrance line, Orebella. I think she did such a great job on these, and the fact that they're inspired by the women in her life is really a powerful statement, and I absolutely love that concept of the clean fragrances. Thank you so much for watching. If you like the content, please go ahead and please subscribe to the channel. Please share with someone who may be interested in this type of content or is interested in learning a little bit more about the Bella Hadid line of fragrances, Orebella. And until next time, I love you, love you, love you, love you.